Mm-hmm. Taurus, welcome back, Taurus, for another Friday Taurus show. If you guys are new, welcome to the channel. If you're returning, welcome back, Taurus. I want to thank you guys for sowing positive vibes into our growing channel. For those of you that don't know, I will be selecting 5 people that are subscribed to the channel from our community spotlight. I'll get into who those winners are just in a moment. So definitely help me celebrate those subscribers as well. You do have to be in the live chat to ask a question at the end, but I'll explain more in just a second. Let me get a sip of water. Alexa, volume 1. Hey, you guys. Shout out to everybody in the live chat. I can see the chats. It's easier to see the chat now. What's up, Natalie's? Hi, CJ. Happy Venusian Day. Hi, Healing Hands. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Spice Lover. What's up, Drika? So, like I was saying earlier, Taurus, thank you for sowing positive seeds into this channel, whether it's a like, a comment, a share, subscribing. May you continue to receive all of those good vibes tenfold in all your endeavors, whatever you do in life, all week long. May you continue to receive all those blessings in all your endeavors, just as you continue to show up for me on this channel. I truly appreciate each and every single one of you. Those of y'all that are tarot readers, don't be shy if y'all out there, okay? What's up, Uncle? What's up, Sensational King? Absolutely. I be rolling through. I be rolling through. What's up, Lady B? And of course, if you guys don't follow me already on TikTok, you can also follow me at Talk Tequila. I think it's Talk Tequila. Yes, Talk Tequila on TikTok. You can follow me over there. I be seeing Lady B when I do go live and do all signs. So she be over there. Hi, Miss Ruby. I feel like there's an echo today. All right, so I don't want to hold you guys up this weekend. So we're going to jump right into the names for this week, okay? So we have Melanie G, Samson Lisa, Transformative Tarot, Rebecca Davis, Tamra, I'm going to butcher your last name, Tamra Bachanan. If I said it wrong, please forgive me. Please forgive me, y'all. But if y'all are here during the live and your time zone permits, at the end, after I do the last segment of the show, you can ask a tarot question. You just have to be here. Even if you leave and you come back, just make sure you back at the end, okay? So congratulations. Help me congratulate the 5. Each week it changes. So if you don't see your name come up, these are the people that engage with the channel the most for the week. So it changes every week. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna put y'all over there. Let me put, well, I can't do it while I'm live. So I'll just leave the name up there. If you see your name, you'll know that it's you. Okay. Congratulations. So let's go ahead and get right into the show. Alexa, volume 2. Your hair is beautiful on the phone. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. Yes. Screenshot it. Whatever you want to do. All right. So let's get into Taurus, your current energy. Okay. This is coming up strong. All my masculine energy Tauruses, you have the emperor. I was going to say the Hierophant. This kind of looked like the Hierophant, okay? But we have the emperor, we have domination, and then we have lost in reverse. Okay. Well, one thing's for certain right now, your energy, you're not going down without a fight. There's something about you're not backing down. I heard no justice, no peace. So you're in this boss energy. You're taking no L's. All right, this week. This is the energy that you're in. I am picking up some type of expansion. Like you're pushing a narrative. You're pushing beyond some type of expectation in some type of area of your life. Alexa, did it turn off? Okay, so maybe it needs to be off. Anyway, let's see. So I feel like you're good. Like you've already made your decision with judgment. Like you've already made up your mind. You're at peace with some type of major decision that you've made. Some of you guys, like you may be just seeing what's out there. Not you, but I do see like with all of this communication here, like whatever communication you've had recently, like you're fine with whatever decision that you made. So only you're going to know what this is. If someone doesn't want to talk to you anymore, you're fine with that decision. If someone is trying to force you to call them, you're fine with not calling them. Like there's something that I'm picking up, like you just don't care. If you're being looked into, watched, investigated, skepticism, whatever this is, you don't care. It's like I don't care. You can watch it. You can speculate. What are these Page of Swords about? It feels like a group of people. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so you stunting like your daddy. You stunting on your haters. And you're not explaining yourself. That's your energy right now. And I feel like you're allowing people to think that you are failing. This is definitely the greatest flex that I'm picking up for you, Taurus. So it's like whatever you're doing, you're being spiritually encouraged to keep doing it. Right now, there are a couple people in your life that is convinced that you're getting some type of karma or you're regretting some type of decision. But I feel like the roles are reversed here. Eight of Cups. If someone walked away from you, you wanted them to walk away from you. You wanted them to leave you alone. If someone stopped supporting you, you wanted them to stop supporting you. If someone feels turned off by you, you wanted them to feel turned off by you. And that's why I'm pretty much picking up like you're not going to argue with anybody about belief systems and people being triggered. You're not going to argue with people about their cognitive dissonance or their limited belief system. You're done. You've emotionally checked out. So you're coming off in this nonchalant energy. You're nonchalant about everything, anybody. Like you're not even giving them, it's like very stoic. You're not even giving people confirmation of whether or not it emotionally affects you. And contrary to popular belief, usually I feel like you would explain yourself or kind of say, you would kind of give more insight than you need to give. So people are getting a side of you that they're not used to. I don't know. I feel like You're acting like something is hurting you. I don't know. I get this feeling like, Taurus, you're acting like something is hurting you because it throws your haters off or something like that. Yeah, and this is why it's a flex, because I feel like you are taking a page out of someone else's book. You're doing to someone else what they usually do to you. Once upon a time, yeah, once upon a time, like, it would have hurt you. And I feel like you would never use someone else's tactics against them because of the pedestal that they put you on. The you know what this is giving me a little bit? I ain't even gonna hold you. It's giving Alex and Tim type of vibe here. That's what it's giving me a little bit. I don't know if y'all have ever seen Love is Blind, but the dynamic between Alex and Tim, there's some trauma bonding here with dominance, pride, and ego. And I think you've pulled a them on them. You know, I don't know what this is. But whatever you have done, it has worked. It's worked. And there's this impression that you will regret this moment, whatever this departure is, you'll regret it. But your Three of Swords is in reverse. You're actually celebrating. This is like a major accomplishment for you. But with Seven of Wands, some of you guys, you may have. Oh yeah, this is reverse. This is so reverse, bro. It's like letting the next person win. Like, I'm gonna let you have it. You got it. You're right. You're right. That's what it is. You're right. I'm wrong. You know more than me. I'm not even finna put y'all business out there like that, because I really feel like y'all spies be watching. y'all have some serious spies that are always lurking. But this right here is a boss move. Like, big boss move. All right, so let's get into what is manifesting in your love life. What we got here? Oh, that smells so good. So we have the Queen of Swords energy. We have romance. We have homeless. And then we have commitment in reverse. What the hell? What is this? Spirit, what is it? Can you clarify this for me? Okay. I don't know. Somebody that may be coming towards you, they have a lot of feelings for you. But I do feel as if this person is just not in the energy where they're ready to commit. Like, this person, So I do feel like this person is successful in their own right, but something about your success in comparison to their success makes them feel not insecure. Okay, don't come for this person. It makes them like wonder, like, if it could ever work. You see what I'm saying? If something could ever work. I feel like somebody likes you, but you're trouble. Someone is viewing you as trouble. Like they would end up getting their heart broken or something like that. They look at you. I think someone is type screening you with the Two of Wands in reverse. I feel like someone is type screen, like they're typing screening you. They're like looking at your profile. They're looking at you, and they're kind of saying to themselves, like, I don't know, this person may be a hard catch, right? Someone that's difficult to not tie down, like, because I feel like all the words that I'm about to say are extremely triggering. But if you don't feel triggered, then you know that you have matured to a place where those titles, those words don't remind you of some type of ex. Because I do sense that every time I'm about to say it, someone's like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Ain't nobody trapping me. Ain't nobody doing that. It's not even about that. It's about someone desiring a higher level of commitment with you, but wondering whether or not it would ever evolve to a higher level of a commitment, because either you've been single for so long, you haven't been in a relationship for so long, you may not be used to being compromisable with someone else. And so if someone's position in life is like they're on the come up, or they're getting themselves together, or they've hit a certain pitfall and they're rising out of that situation or whatever, they wouldn't want to put themselves as a burden on you in your life. So I do see this person fantasizing about you, daydreaming about you. The Two of Wands in reverse is saying they don't want to change you from who you are or try to make you come down to their level. They really want to be equal with you. They really want to be eye to eye with you on the same level. You know what I'm saying? They do. And so their primary focus right now is to get on your level. There's something about get on my level. And it goes back to some type of belief system that this person has around value and worth. They really believe that respect is something that is earned. And so showing up in a way that where they feel proud about it. So this person does have a lot of, not pride, but they like to feel proud by the things that they commit to, the things that they see into fruition. So I do feel like this person wants to get in there, you know. They want to get their hands dirty. I really feel like everything that this person says is like, it's going to come off wrong, but you're taking it the wrong way. I just keep getting this vibe of you taking every gesture that this person does in the wrong context. So let's keep going. Person can't say the right thing. It almost makes this person not want to say anything, or just leave it at no contact. Something about leaving something like don't interrupt you, don't even don't bother. Who is this energy? Spirit said the who doesn't matter. So Spirit wants you to just focus on the energy, because I do feel like, all right, this may be someone that wants to, they want to date you, legit date you. But they're trying to move strategically. Huh. What's the sphere of change about, Spirit? The Chariot. This person doesn't want you to do something anymore. I get a vibe that this person, Is this like a step down or retire? I feel like somebody wants you to like change your mind about the direction that you're going in. Why would they want that for you? They want you to change your mind by the direction that you're going in. Why do they? Knight of Pentacles. Like I feel like somebody wants you to get like a normal job. So if you're an entrepreneur or something like that, they want to be able to like routine. You see here? It's like something that's more predictable, something that they can expect. But with your schedule and your availability, there's something about your schedule, your availability is unpredictable. I don't know what you got going on in your personal life, but this is someone that feels like y'all schedules conflict. And so they have to be patient around whatever you're doing. And then you have to be patient around whatever they're doing. And so this person would like to date you. I'm hearing offline. This person, somebody wants to date you like normal. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Where you're not extremely generous to every single person or easily accessible to every single person. Is giving less accessible for other people to like know where you've been or what you're doing. And you don't have to do tarot or anything like that. You can just be, I don't know, like let's say you post everything that you do on social media. I do feel as if this person's more private and they don't like people to know like where they went, every little thing that they did. Very spontaneous. But at the same time, I do feel like with the Three of Swords in reverse, they feel like that's unfair to you. But no. Okay, so what you need to know about this person, anybody they've ever dated, talked to, or whatever, they had a very strict rule. I don't date people in the public eye. I don't date people in the same industry. I don't date people, you know what I'm saying, that this person genuinely, I'm here Kiki Palmer. So this person genuinely prefers like someone that is not, like if they're important, they prefer someone that's not important. If they're a celebrity, they prefer someone that's not a celebrity. If they are extremely well known, they prefer someone that's not. They prefer the average person. Okay? If this person works as an entrepreneur on social media, they prefer their person to be provided for, taken care of off social media. Like they don't want their kids on social media. They don't want their life on social media. Okay. So you're the first person that they haven't been able to successfully get to change this path that you're on or whatever that you already do. And so they've kind of told themselves to, you know, it'll be too much to force it, leave you alone. And that's kind of what I see here. Someone has been leaving you alone but keeping up with you. Yeah, like not disturbing your peace, not really trying to talk to you or whatever. Because they feel like what they're asking for is too like forceful, too dominant. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want to get hurt and they don't want you to get hurt. And so you pretty much constantly choosing yourself with the Ace of Cups and loving yourself. It's also teaching this person a lesson that the people that they once dated or the people that they often got into romantic relationships with or involved with romantically, that those people actually didn't love themselves. Okay? They didn't love themselves. It was, of course they would agree. Sure, take care of me. Sure, do this for me. Sure, rescue me. Because the person that's using this person in that way doesn't really genuinely love them, but they serve a necessary means to an end. And so it's codependent love. But they're used to that. But because you wouldn't You would rather stay in your struggle, or you would rather take the long route to maintain like your integrity, how you love yourself and things like that. That's been teaching this person like that is not about the commitment. It's not about control. It's about your morals and your values for yourself. And when you have those types of morals and values for yourself, you don't compromise or sell yourself short. And so at first, somebody was looking at you like, oh, you're just too dominant, you're not flexible or something like that, or you wouldn't be a good candidate or a good match. And I feel like this may be why this person didn't pursue you or didn't talk to you or something like that. For some of you guys, this person may have talked to someone else, chose a different person. But with the Temperance card, this is telling me that it was like hopeless from the very beginning. It was hopeless for the very beginning, but it's something about comfort, being able to predict and know that whoever they're involved with is where they are, what they're doing, or some shit like that. So let's see. Ten of Swords. Ooh, this person got betrayed. They got done dirty. For some of you guys, I am picking up other energy too. Because I'm seeing like two people and one person. So for some of you guys, you may have had exes coming back around wanting to give you love because they talked to someone at their job, or there's someone that they were involved with at their job, and then come to find out the person that they were involved with was also talking to another person, like another coworker or their friend or something like that. So it's like the same person was playing two people at the same damn time, weighing their options. And so this was like the first time that this person found themselves in a position where someone was playing them, and they thought that they were making a better choice, only for that person to be looking at them like another mark, another person to take their money, okay? Take their resources, take them for whatever they have, clean out the bank. And it's like the utmost betrayal, because I do feel like, meanwhile, while somebody was telling this person like not to deal with you or something like that, there's this dynamic where another person is saying, oh, stay away from that person, they're trouble. And the person that's saying stay away from that person also likes you too. So there's some cock blocking energy too as well. And so low key, the person that's telling them to stay away has also made it their business to like personally. There's another person falling in love with you too. But the person that's falling in love with you too is someone that's not even supposed to be falling in love with you. It's a conflict of interest. So either those people are friends, or somebody told another person about you. And then that person stereotyped you and gave this person advice to leave you alone, because they ultimately wanted to come up to approach you like a stranger and let you fall in love with them first. Damn. What in the heck? So you got people's friends liking you? You got people's I'm telling you the secret. It's going to come out. This person going to be so hurt. I feel like how it's going to happen. I see somebody like, they may want, be careful if someone wanting to like date you in private, or like they want to date you in private, because if their friend, if their associate or whatever connection they have, found out that what started out as what started out as, advice from a close friend on their situation turns into, I fell in love with your person, they would feel some type of way. And I feel like that person is incognito too. That's different. Ace of Wands, I'm telling you. There's somebody that's been talking to friend, family, foe, or whoever, and that communication is like they're trying to like slide in the DMs. They're trying to slide in the WhatsApp. They're trying to slide in them text messages. They're trying to slide in them emails. See that? The Page of Pentacles. Oh, I don't know how I ran across. Have I met you somewhere? Somebody's gonna hit you with the. Have we met before? Yeah, Page of Wands. This person ain't clever though. You know what's crazy? Let me tell you what's crazy. I think your person that knew you all along, or the person that knew you first, or whatever, they already know this shit. I feel like they already know. Because I feel like they're setting up their own friend to like, they're like you. I wouldn't call you bait, but I do feel like this person already knows that someone else has invested interest in you some way, somehow. They already know. Wow. They already know. Let's get your oracle cards. Cause I feel like somebody here is like 6-7 steps ahead. They know where to find you. They know where you, I mean, somebody could work for IT. They could work with computers. They know how to look at IP addresses. Because there's just too much tracking happening here. Spirit, can you show me Taurus person? Who is this? Yeah, they're not crazy. They know exactly who this is about. And they're letting someone, they are looking back, reviewing the tapes, rolling back the conversation, how the conversation went. Envy in reverse, I'm telling you. Salty. These cards are not playing. Let me tell you something. If y'all have anybody that's been reaching out to people on your behalf and kind of trying to say, oh, we're together, stay away from this person, oh, don't do this and do that, they're salty, they're lying. Because some of y'all, you have someone that has gone as far as trying to figure out everywhere you go or who you talk to. If a person likes your pictures, whatever, they go and look at every person that likes your stuff and then messages that person to tell them to stay away from you because y'all go together. Some type of shit like that. And this person already knows, damn, all this other person is doing to like, you got like 3 different people in your energy. But whoever is doing this extra lying, putting on a whole story, trying to say this or talk bad about you and stay away from this person and stay away from Taurus because Taurus is this and Taurus is that, whatever the fuck that they're doing, they're only making the other person desire you more. Because you gotta have some bomb ass, whatever you got, your heart, your soul, your body, to have a person going out of their way to vent to random strangers about you. You gotta be important. You gotta be so like, you gotta be that person. To literally have people losing sleep because things just simply ended with you. Okay, unable to accept an ending. And so all this made this person do, like, damn, you went out your way. You must be having a hard time getting that person. You must be having a hard time being with that person. And the truth of the matter is, they are. But this is the drama. There's some drama starter here. And somebody may have said, like, you know what? I ain't going to start no drama. Sure, I'll stay away. Sure, whatever you say. I told you, you got a couple of people. King of Cups, King of Pentacles, Justice. So you can definitely expect what's about to happen. Last card. You can expect some type of communication. And anybody that did any dramatic exit, or I'm never talking to you again, I'm blocking you, leave me alone for all eternity. If that person messaged you, it's just confirmation that they stalking you. You see this? They stalking you. Like, oh, I'm just only stalking you because I have to talk to you. No, you don't have to do shit. You don't have to do nothing. It's just because somebody is scared. They're scared that you're going to be giving love to other people. Yes. Y'all have cheaters that are literally out here with double identities trying to reconcile with y'all at the same time. Distance. You got divorce, ghosted, separation. So it's like as you're shining, you're elevating in life, loving yourself. Ace of Cups, you know how I told you, loving yourself, minding your business, taking care of you, taking your own damn advice. Y'all know how hard that can be, right? Taking your own advice when it comes to love, relationships, and treating yourself better in the process. Because when you allow these types of connections to re-enter your life and stir up your emotions and create distractions and leave you confused, it only reflects how you feel about yourself. And whether or not they give you the validation or the confirmation that they reciprocate those feelings, a person can only love you and treat you, these connections can only love you and treat you as far as you prioritize yourself. Because I feel like you have attracted a lot of energies that feel, with this dominating energy here, they feel as if it's almost a crime to desire someone like you. It's almost a crime to want to be with someone as nonchalant as you, as, you know, as sharp with your words as you. Because the Queen of Swords is sharp with their word, as distant as you. You know what I'm saying? As focused as you, as determined to stick to whatever you have committed to for yourself. These connections are not used to people prioritizing themselves over them, because they have the money, they have the resources. So y'all are attracting a lot of people that have more than enough for you, them, and some more people. Okay? And if they don't have much, they still feel as if you have it easier. I don't know what it is. It's like even if they don't have a lot of wealth or finances or whatever, even someone that's broke, busted, and disgusted with themselves still feels as if they would spend their life in competition with you. Because, and this could be literally people you've dated in the past. Like, they may have told you, I feel like you're out of my league and stuff like that. Or you intimidate me, or I'm nervous. I don't know the fuck they tell y'all, but it's very much you're a source. You make these types of connections, dynamics, well aware that they have mommy and daddy issues, and that is so irritating that they would put you on the highest pedestal just so they can rip the rug from underneath you, just to get some type of satisfaction to their ego, that they were able to humble you. So these are connections that typically do the humbling of other people, but for the first time they've met their match. Okay? They've met their match in you. That's what I hear. That's what I see. Can you do me a favor? Hold on a second, y'all. Hello. Okay, so we're back. Okay. Give me a second. All right, so let's see what's manifesting in your finances, because the love them is interesting. The love energy is interesting. All right, so for your finances, you have the star in reverse. We have riches in reverse, and then um we have the nine of pentacles. Okay. I promise y'all, this is the type of, what's wrong? It's spoiled? Oh, this is the type of, this is like your love energy for like foreshadow, like overcasting on your finances. I don't know why it's like that, but so I don't know. I just gotta crack the code right quick. I feel like I gotta crack the code. I gotta crack this code because maybe if I move it around, it'll make more sense. I'm trying to see what you're doing, Taurus. You're up to something. All right, I heard real gangsters move in silence. Okay. So you have casted a collective narrative, okay? You can type in Taurus finance readings. I don't care what you type in. You can type in Taurus energy. As a collective Taurus energy has agreed that we're going to cast, it's not an illusion. We're going to flip the script, okay? And you're alchemizing this shit. Like, I feel like you're turning water into wine. You're turning, something toxic into something positive for yourself. All while still portraying some type of poor unfortunate soul. I feel like you're holding that projection that was given to you. It's like, yeah, I'll take that. Yes, for 200. I'm going to hold that projection as if I am broke, busted, and disgusted. I'm going to maintain that illusion. And it's not even an illusion. It's a projection that has been tagged onto you. Okay? But you're good. You're good. You're so fucking good. But that ain't for nobody else to know. You're so good. But you have laid some type of rat trap. You've laid some type of trap. For people that watch your pockets, for people that are counting your blessings, are trying to see if karma is hitting you. Like, you have literally you're like, let's make sure the bubble, the projected bubble or interpretation that people have of me is still sitting there. And while you guys feast off of that interpretation of what you think I'm up to, what you think I'm doing, I'm going to be over here living my best life. Living my absolute best life. I like this for you, Taurus, because you have learned how to come up. You've learned how to alchemize energy. You've learned that there's a difference between chasing something and attracting something. But this is even a layer deeper, right? Because they say, oh, attraction is, something that you have to focus on intently for a long period of time, and then for it to happen. It doesn't work that way for you guys. Doesn't work that way. Because you get that shit without even trying. That's what I'm saying here. Like you get success, prosperity, abundance without even trying. Like, it's very magical. Even though it don't look like it. So you do this to avoid a disaster? All right. It feels like trying to avoid unnecessary tower moments. You know what I'm saying? Knight of Pentacles in reverse, delays. So you're moving around. You're shaking and baking, You're staying light on your toes. You hit them with a two-piece. With a two-piece and a biscuit combo. Look, wop, 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 wop. You fuck them up a little bit. Like, you playing the game. Yes, because you got haters with this gossiping ass 3 of Cups in reverse. I really think that whether you know this or not, some of y'all do, some of you don't. But you're a leader. Regardless of if you have bad days, this is the path. This is the journey of a leader. Leaders start trends. Leaders trailblaze paths. Leaders, some days have good days, some days have bad days. But no matter what they have going on, no matter what, the show doesn't stop. And so you're gonna have people that are inspired to do their job by hating you. You know what I'm saying? People will wake up in the morning and do their best because they can't despise seeing you win. So in some way, that's how you turn those negatives into positive. Lazy people get motivated, get off their ass because the idea of you being out here pushing a particular narrative, now they have something to talk about. Now they got content to create because you have inspired them through their hatred for you. They are inspired to literally post shit to vent about you. That's what leaders do. You stimulate the fucking economy. You give people a reason. You give something to talk about. Bad guy, bad girl, it don't matter. But the universe is, the divine is telling you that you good with the universe, you good with the divine. You ain't a bad person. You just doing, you doing the work that nobody really care to do. Okay. You're the person that God sends into people's lives to make them qualified. So you plant seeds, right? You see here the sunflower. You plant seeds that aren't meant to harvest right away. They're not meant to harvest until it's meant to click for them later on down the line. So you're way beyond your years. That's the thing about wisdom. Wisdom isn't for right now. Wisdom is for the future. For every step that you're guided to take, every person you come in contact with, they won't be able to see how far you can see. And you're not meant to sit around or wait around for them to catch on, or to see it from your perspective. You're meant to drop gems and keep it moving. The Ace of Wands, the Magician, the Knight of Swords. Oh, yeah, they can start vlog. This is how people start commentary. They'll repost your shit, talk about you. They will follow you on your trail to prove to themselves that they found the evidence to take you down. Y'all are myth busters. Meanwhile, you successful. All this work is only making you more successful. Yeah, it speeds it up. And listen, this is like a gift that you have. This is your purpose. And so if you are in this energy where it's like, well, I avoid this shit like the bubonic, like the plague, I stay away from this type of energy because I'm not trying to play this game. Your life purpose is going into the thick of it, going into this shit, if you want to be liked, this ain't it. That ain't where it's at. If you are like, I don't know why I just always trigger people X, Y, and Z, then you're avoiding your own calling. You're meant to be that. You're meant to be that guy, that girl that literally is a walking lesson. And then you're gonna come across people that's trying to convince you that, oh, you're just hurt. Who hurt you? Why don't you want to settle down? Somebody must have hurt you. And this is a phase in your journey where it is about you. It is about the direction that you're going in. And it ain't about nobody else. And so every last single person is going to try to convince you that you're going down the wrong path. That you're going down the wrong path. But you're not. But you are giving them something to talk about. Cause y'all are the collective that y'all love picking up burdens. Y'all love being a sacrifice. So when you're not sacrificing yourself, that means you're going into a different tax bracket. When you are self-prioritizing yourself and loving yourself, and you're not doing it for any external gratification, you enter into other realms and you reach new heights. And so right as you're going through that breakthrough, the distraction has to come in some way, somehow. And the only way to get it in and to really make you doubt yourself is to bring someone in that is able to break through that barrier. Like somebody is watching you and they want to break through the barrier that they feel like you have that protects you from being vulnerable to people. So you have someone that is convinced that they know how to break down your people's walls and barriers to get to the other side of a person. And yeah, because they're convinced that you just hurt, and so you got some type of, they're convinced that they are like a demon slayer or something, and that you got some type of entity on you that you need to take off of you. This is someone that believes that they're the ones to like bring you back to Christ or bring you back to your senses, and supposedly they're ordained or sworn into something, and they want to save you from a path of destruction. But they feel like their methods of doing this has been obstructed in some way, and so they feel like they have to come really quickly and like face to face, or they have to find a way to get closer to you energetically. Not even energetically. It's like, let's have a one-on-one sit down and conversation. Let's have a meeting, you know. Let's schedule a personal session or something like that. Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is a professional, in a professional sense, because someone is trying to like change fate, change destiny. And it's happening in your professional realm. Seven of Wands. Yeah, I bet you I can make you break those vows that you have. I bet I could take that off of you. I bet like someone is trying to separate you from a spirit. They feel like you have been brainwashed, or something like that. Who is this energy? Because this person is distorted. They, on one end, they feel like it's because I love you that I want to do this for you. God told me to do this for you because I love you. And so uh-uh. It's like, I love you, brother. I love you, sister. Wishful thinking. Look at that. Narcissist in reverse. I have a narcissist that is trying to convince you that they're not a narcissist. And y'all are meant to work together. And you have become someone's project. Like, yeah, they feel like they could fix you. Like you've been hurt before, so they want to fix you. And they calling it love, but it's not love at all. It's their obsessive need to control something. And so pretending like they're not a narcissist or trying not to be what they are is only making them more and more frustrated. The more that this person tries to change who they are to fit into your world, the more they hate you. Because this is someone that expects gratification for the changes that they make and the sacrifices that they make. So when you don't give this person the validation that they're seeking for whatever sacrifice that they made, about changes that they made about themselves to be supposedly a quote unquote better person, because you may have told them that they need to heal or work on themselves, and then they do something to heal or work on themselves, and they do some type of self-awareness on themselves. Now it's changed from, it's been drastically changing. It's about to even get worse. It's like First, I was wanting to work on myself because I don't want to be that bad boss, or I don't want to be that mean person. I don't want to be perceived as this. I care about my reputation, right? I care about how you perceive me. For whatever reason, this person feels like the way that you perceive them is like the fucking holy grail. Right? Now, when it doesn't get you to notice them, when it doesn't get you, it doesn't get them the person that they want, or them or you to notice them, it's flipping a switch. Now they're mad at you because they feel like they went down a different path. They don't even recognize themselves anymore because they were caught up in your light. Caught up in your light, put them in a negative downward spiral. So now this is like a person saying, fuck it, I'm about to be a villain. But this person was already the villain. You know what I'm saying? And so now their villain modality is to convince you to yeah, it's like to convince you that you need to change so they can take your light. This is some shit. Yeah. And how do they do that? By getting you to overextend yourself, overwork yourself. I can't breathe without you. I can't think without you. If you need, I'm tired, I'm drained. And so it's like literally trying to drag you back down to a lower vibration where you're more susceptible to this energy. It's like, no, you need to be working a job that I'm working. I rest my case. You've healed from some type of psychopath. Now they can't stop thinking about you because you've outwitted them. It's giving very red pill. This is the type of connections where, exactly, you cannot unsee it. You just can't unsee it. This ain't even somebody that would even be like, oh no, I'm not doing that, or X, Y, Z. No, they would never do that. This person would respond to situations, right, by trying to study you strategically, because they have to create more and more experiences where they unexpectedly change the schedule on you after the itinerary said this, and you be like, why is the schedule changing at the last minute? It's about getting you to overexert yourself, over talk. And then this person is like, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Like, why would they change the schedule? Meanwhile, this person changed the schedule at the last minute on purpose, because the unpredictability around your stability, around your work, around how you operate is how they get you. That's the first level. For you to constantly have to overextend yourself, reach out to this person, follow up, do extra stuff that you shouldn't have to do. And then eventually the objective here is to put you in a frequency where you're like, you know what, I'm just going to take a break, because I'm tired of this shit. Or, I'm going to call out. And this is this is an energy that literally, they stay super close to you. Super close to you. You could be having a great day, minding your business at work. Meanwhile, they keep refreshing your timesheet so they can look at it harder. They keep looking at your shit longer. That's what I'm seeing here. You're that focused. That focused. Let's get your money oracles. There's someone that'll sit down on your page for hours and everything you post, they just keep reporting it. Be on your TikTok, constantly reporting stuff over and over and over again, try to get you banned. Like, this is someone that has like time on their hand. I feel like this is somebody that may have wanted to like collaborate with you, do business with you, and they felt rejection. Like, this is the moment someone felt rejection. They just sit there and they're like, I will get close to you once when I get a moment. Oh, in reverse. It's crazy. Closed doors. Somebody wanted to make money with you and they feel like they wanted to make money with you using your gift. And they had some type of distorted love for you. It's like low key, they fell in love with your with whatever gift you have. Something started off as this is so sick. I love you in secret. We're gonna make money together. Something that was closed, someone felt like they got a second chance. And then it was gone. And so they feel teased by you, or this is like it's like coming back to a job after you left and someone's like convinced that y'all have a work relationship going, and like now that you are back in the office or you came back to the company or something like that, they're convinced that this is their opportunity for you guys to even, I don't know. This person is like inappropriate as fuck. Yeah, they call it optimism. You may have rejected a gift. They may have wanted to give you promotion or something. Somebody feels like you rejected an opportunity for y'all to get money together. You rejected a promotion. You rejected something, and they just hate the fact that you taking your talent somewhere else. All right, you've changed up on them. Somebody's been living in your shadows forever. Okay, if you're like an artist of some sort, this is someone that has been always monitoring your love life, your money, and they have really worked to block you from really being able to use your gift to the fullest potential. Wanting to like conceal you. No one sees you, really who you are. Let that gift out. Some of y'all have like somebody that be doing robocalls. Someone that they could be in another country and they be wanting to like collaborate with you because they're trying to like get rich from their country into yours on some catfish and shit, right? But I feel like this is someone that like puts viruses and spywares into different things as a way to like, there's something about them getting a percentage of everything that you do. They want to have like a percentage of whatever you do. Good luck with that, but your ancestors are too fucking smart. Too smart. And they're too slow. Crazy. You got to do better. This could even be like a business partnership. Somebody may want to partner with you on some paid partnership type stuff. Right? But this is that type of scam where they'll buy items from like major companies that have major names, and then they'll create their own storefront, and then they'll send out partnerships to collaborate, but the packaging is coming from like Jabim. Okay. The packages It ain't even from the original packaging system. But it's like a way to have you like click on links and do some type of like partnerships. Y'all be careful out here on these webs, okay? Crazy work out here. Crazy work. Bad, bad, bad business. And then you not accepting offers. Okay, this is that same type of stuff. People are like, oh, I can help you get followers, or I can help you get that. And it's all a scam. You would be surprised the degree that people will go to collect data, especially on Americanos. There are people that really just feel like Americanos are a little slow. Okay, they do, believe it or not. But you just refuse to be that. Like, this is saying you refuse to be, like, whatever reason they have tried, but someone has become obsessed with proving that you're not really gifted or you're not that smart. Because ain't no way you should be able to know this shit. Ain't no way you should be able to sense this shit. So it's like someone has taken an invested interest to see just how real some shit is with you. Crazy work, right? I know. Oh, hold on, hold on. All right, I'm back, y'all. My bad. I had to take some stuff out the oven. All right, so let's get into messages from your spiritual team, okay? So we have Magician in reverse, Devotion in reverse, and we have Bribe in reverse. So I feel like this is a message for your haters. Welcome if you happen to come across this video and you know that you on demon time. You've made it to the right place. Okay, baby girl, baby boy, let's talk about it. Okay. Um, Stay your ass over there. Okay. Taurus spiritual team has a direct message for all their haters. You can try till you blue in the face. It won't work. You can sit there and think of 1,000,001 ways of how you can make this shit work out in your favor. How you can literally manipulate this situation, pay for it, be nice to get what you want. Everything that you have tried thus far and have ever been successful at doing, it won't work. It won't work on this collective. This collective is spiritually strapped. This collective is spiritually protected. This collective is unfuckwittable to the extreme. Karma is a nice word for the extreme, the heavy hitters that cover this collective. It's on a whole nother, it's on a whole nother dimension. It's literally nobody. The energy that everybody wants, but nobody can ever have. You don't want that type of pressure having you fold on yourself. Nothing can save you. Nothing can stop it. Nothing can protect you. Nothing can protect you for attempting to play whatever game you want to play against this collective Taurus energy. Might want to go down there on another channel and play with on a different street, because this street is covered. This channel is different. So I'm just trying to, haters, be very aware that spirit is sparing no one. Nobody is getting spared. So if you don't know how to govern yourself, and you don't know how to stay in your lane, and you don't know how to behave, if no one's ever taught you that, you're going to get disciplined around these streets. You're going to get disciplined. And it ain't the type of discipline that your mama or your daddy gave you. It ain't the type of discipline that you read about in books or Bibles. That's rated G. This is a horror movie. This is a horror movie, right? Okay, so look at that. Wisdom in reverse. You don't got that defense. You know how they say wisdom is a defense? You don't have that wisdom. You're not that bright. You're not wrapped. Haters, y'all are not wrapped tight. You're missing a couple marbles. The pieces to your cerebral cortex is not functioning correctly. It's not. You're on the short bus, okay? They just never diagnosed you, and someone forgot to take you to hold you accountable because they didn't want to title you or put a title on you. But you're missing a couple of screws. But you do know no. If there was anything that your mama taught you, it was the word no. That's a no. And Taurus don't have to do anything. This collective Taurus energy don't have to do shit at all. But trying to sever the relationship that Taurus has with spirit, trying to literally sever the devotion, the spiritual contract, the relationship that Taurus has developed. Trying to sever that, oh, that's wicked. That's evil. You don't have no real power. You need this collective Taurus energy because you're a charlatan. You need the real ones. You need real power. You want this power. Okay? But you don't got them. You don't got them genetics. You don't got them codes. You don't have that. You don't have that. Okay. And you can iOS update yourself all day long. You can put yourself through all types of rigorous fasts and this and that and change your life and call on whoever and the fuck you want to call on. But it's this power that creates the very things that you use to try to manipulate matter. The creator of all creators got you in a chokehold. And so if you wonder why nothing's working for you, and if you're wondering why, or who's the corporate, or who's responsible, and you're trying to figure that shit out, you're looking in the wrong direction. Because what you need to look at is in the mirror. I'm talking to the man in the mirror. All right, you got to change your ways. You got to go figure out which piece of the puzzle is not clicking for you. You have to do something safe. You got to put in that work. It's not Taurus' responsibility to sit here and hold your hand and spoon feed you every last single thing. That sounds like a disability. It sounds like a spiritual disability that you're currently inflicted with. Your spot little ball right now. You need to calm down. This spirit saying you need to calm down. Some energy that is fucking with yours need to calm down. They need to calm down. Cause the thoughts that they have, it ain't thought then. You must not know the rules. You ain't thought that out. Oh shit. You ain't thought that out. You ain't THOT that at all. The high priestess. Fuck you mean. Listen. When the high priestess is literally like get on my level, like when the high priestess has literally sanctioned Taurus to get on your level and get on eye level with you, oh, you done fucked up. See, because what the high priestess did, what you thought you was getting over on, what you thought you was doing to Taurus, all you were doing was giving intel. Like all you were doing was just giving all the answers. Like you literally turned Taurus into a superhuman. Like now Taurus going super sane. Look at that. See? Taurus is the beast. Taurus can be both. Taurus is the strength card. This is major. Because this is saying that Taurus's endurance is going to outrun yours. Taurus got stamina. They really about this life, but when they try to people please, they forget who the fuck they are. So meanwhile, when someone here thought that you got the type of hater that was convinced that they were going to like take you down from the inside out, right? They were gonna put themselves in your energy so much to the point where you would be unrecognizable. You wouldn't be able to recognize that you have it in your midst. But this is saying all along, Spirit let you stick around. Like Spirit let your enemies like watch the plate, watch the table that's being prepared for you. And then told you, like, because when you knew Taurus, you could have like immediately like sent it back, or you know what I'm saying. You could have immediately like cut it off at the head, right? But you know when you cut shit off at the head, this is the type of energy where you cut it off at the head and the shit grow back. Okay, you could cut it off 6 times, 4 times, 5 times, and the head is gonna grow back bigger and bigger and bigger. Matter of fact, you got more heads than the head you started out with. You feel me? So spirit sent you in on Glorilla time. No, I need you to put a personal touch. I want you to take this one down from the inside. I want you to touch their soul. I don't want you to stop Taurus until you got their soul on a platter. That's what I see. And then never let it go. Never let it go. Pokemon. All right, this is my Charizard takes your your Bulbasaur. Okay, it's fair. That was a fair battle. That was a fair duel. And then you got somebody say, okay, well, when can I get my Bulbasaur back? No, ain't no getting your Bulbasaur back. Ain't no more getting. Oh my God, y'all done took me back to middle school. Ain't no getting your Bulbasaur back. That was a fair win. Like I won. That's mine. Oh my God. And then they're like, that's not fair. That's not fair. You have more Pokemon than me. You got more pieces than me. You got more everything than me. I barely got anything. That's just not my problem. Not my problem. So now they want to tell you with judgment in reverse, it's like, okay, if we could just separate Taurus from their spirit, right? They higher self. Because your Hierophant is your higher self. If we could separate Taurus from their higher self long enough, we could plant a seed of doubt in Taurus. And it'll make Taurus unsure if they, the moment that somebody, I don't care if it's a friend, family, foe, lover, whatever in the fuck, the moment that that thought comes across your mind where you say, am I going too far? Is this, you know, they're sorry. They're sorry. Katana, like you have to finish them. Y'all be getting there, and then as soon as they're about to cross over, like y'all supposed to be, y'all fight demons out here in these streets. Cause the magician in reverse and all these energies in reverse, those are demons. And then they come there, and then it's like, I remember the kid, or I remember the version of that person, the inner child. Then it's like you start to empathize with where it was like before they had this hard not life, before they had this burden, pushed their back up against the wall, before they did this ugly thing. They were once someone's kid. They was once someone's child. They was once someone's, it's unfortunate that the system, now you want to blame the system for their choices. Now you want to blame society for their choice. Now you want to blame it on all these different things you can come up with about how their circumstances has caused them to be ugly in this manner. Is enabling. enabling them to remain in that fragmented energy. But if you came from the same circumstances or you went through things yourself, you didn't allow those things to be the reason why you continued, why you act ugly. You may have had to act ugly at points in your life, but you were pushed to that. You've always been cognizant. You've always been aware that you have a choice to either be ugly or be nice. You have a choice every single time. Your awareness makes you wise. Because every time you see this situation, you know exactly how it's going to end. You can see the pattern. So when that person come and they humble for a moment, you get a glimpse. You get a glimpse of the version of that person that you remember, the version of that person that you used to skip to the loops with. I don't know what you used to do with them. And in the moment now you want to heal the person. Now you're trying to fix the person. But every single time that you kept avoiding finishing what you started, finishing your first initial commitment, all you did is make the demon, you help them revert back to they lower self. Every time you do that, judgment in reverse. Every time. So in order for these, and this ain't the only person you meant to come across. That's the crazy part. It's a part of your initiation. It's a part of your higher self. Your higher self gift is to literally come across this same energy over and over and over again. Because it's literally like, it's the same energy expressed in many different bodies. So you're going to leave this one. The next one will come in. And they're going to be triggered by you. Now, your higher self going to say, don't you touch that person and try to heal them. Don't you try to fix that person. And you're going to be like, but it's just so pretty. It's just so sweet. And all you see is something, I just want to love it. You want to love it to death. But when it comes to the point where it does, death is transformation, right? When it gets to the point where the transformation is either you or them, what you gonna do? When the transformation, when you talking to that person, you're friends with that person, you're around that person, when the transformation comes to the point where your spiritual team says it's either you or them now, what you gonna do? I gotta let you go. And then they're going to show you who they really are. They're going to reveal their demon. And the moment you say, I got to let you go, or the moment you say no, then they're going to snap. Now, oh, wait a minute. Where was this hot and mighty person a couple of days ago? Where was this version of you? When we first started talking, where was this version of you? When you said you wanted to change? So yeah, you have the gift to mirror. You're when I see the magician and the magician, you're an ultimate mirror to potential. You give people a glimpse of their potential. And they get mad at you when you take the glimpse away. But it was only a look into that mirror. Then they get mad and they have a tantrum. How dare you give me a glimpse of who I could be and then take it away from me as if I can't have it. Versus them saying, I don't know how to get to that point, or I don't know how to become that version of myself, but I'm willing to learn, or them to apply themselves and do the research themselves. No, they rather you just stay there and keep mirroring to me what I want to see in myself. Just keep mirroring to me who I want to be. And then you're going to have to cast a spell over yourself? Go delulu yourself? Use your own gift of delusion on convincing yourself of a lie, that's a waste of magic. That's a waste of reflection. Where now you gotta lie to yourself and escape in your own mind and convince yourself that it's something better than what it is. Because now you in survival mode. Now you in survival mode. And now you standing on business because you too prideful now to admit. Because strength also says that you have the ability to be prideful. You too prideful to admit that you lied to yourself on purpose because you just wanted what you wanted. And it's easier to blame every other person that somebody else tried to convince me or get me to give up on my person or get me to give up on what I want. No, ain't nobody convinced you of nothing. You just casted a spell over yourself and convinced yourself that you was getting something better than you knew you was getting, and now you want to blame everybody else for being boo-boo the fool. Those your belief systems. You bought into it. You subscribe to the bullshit. And so you got shit. Don't get mad at somebody else telling you that the shit is shit. Because you subscribe to the shit. But you don't want to hear the truth. You don't want to hear the truth? But bitch, I'm the motherfucking tower. That's what Spirit said. I'm the motherfucking tower. And that just is what it is. Whether you like that shit or not. If the truth ain't hurting, then it ain't doing what it's supposed to do. Pain, pleasure, and purpose. Or is it pain, pleasure? It's another one. It's 4 P's. It's 4 P's. That's where the healing begins. Because healing is an individual process. No one else assumes accountability for that. And Spirit is saying anytime that you have to hold someone's hand and feed it to them and you are literally creating a codependent attachment. Has it been done that way before? Absolutely. And then when one leader dies, then everybody else don't forget why they even were committed to the belief system to begin with. That's how easy the infrastructure falls, because each individual person doesn't make it an individual process. It becomes, I need a group to do it. I need friends to do it. I need support to do it. I need to feel motivated. You don't need none of that shit. You want a placebo. Yeah, I think it's pride. Ain't it pride? I think pride, pain, pleasure, and purpose. Passion. No, it's passion. Tarot, you right. It's passion. Pleasure, passion, pain, and purpose. So this is why the 10 of Swords. Once you start telling a person the truth, you got to see it through. That's all Spirit wants you to know. All right. Once you start with the Ace of Swords, you have the right thought initially. And so no matter how many tests come around, no matter how many times this person retrograde brings somebody back, stand on your truth. If your truth is it's a no always. Let that person go be the best version of themselves for the next man or woman. Let that person go figure out how to figure out their shit for themselves. Exactly, Melanie. You gotta finish what you start. And I ain't even gonna say that. Because that's just not my problem. All right, so we got one more segment, and then we're gonna end. Let me check on my rice because I am cooking. Hold on. Oh, it was. You couldn't hear me? Oh wow, my bad. So what I was saying was, I was saying we finna do your person. But for the personal readings, I only do pre-recorded. So you do have to email callingtt@icloud.com. I don't know if my email is linked in my bio, but you should be able to find the flyer on the community tab if you know how to find the community tab. Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay, good. So, just briefly, not everybody is meant to be contracted to have a soulmate. Okay, there are multiple possibilities on the quantum realm. So, so. Um, so everybody's journey is different, but for those of you that, it doesn't mean that you won't have like someone, a companion, a life partner or whatever, but not everybody is contracted to be with somebody. But for this situation, for majority of you, I do see a person for you guys. But I feel like this person kind of hangs out real low key. It's giving very low key energy. There's something about your person. If you have a thing for cheaters, they're not a cheater. They're not a cheater. They're not looking for somebody that wants to be for everybody. This is someone that's exclusive, but I do feel like this person is, it may, like, patience may be required for this person because of the fact that I feel like there's some type of rose-colored glass that's just coming off for this person. And so they're kind of just hanging out. They're curious about this spiritual journey, but they're not rushing into anything. You said my soulmate is probably this Chinese food I'd be eating. I'm done with you. Um, let's see, Spirit. Who is this person? We have the Hierophant. They single. For some of y'all, this person may have swore they would never marry again in life. They probably like, nah, I ain't never gonna marry. Be single for the rest of their life. So one thing's for certain, I wouldn't call this person non-committal, but they're non-committal. Like I said, this is someone that they don't aspire to be in a 3D type of traditional relationship. Not because they want to cheat on you or not because they want to have their options out there and just do it. They've seen it's by choice. They know that something about it just doesn't work. They know that. And in order for, if anything, if there's this person believes like this. How do I say it? If there's something that you want to do and it requires you to give up every other dream that you have or to sacrifice every other passion, desire, or hope that you have just to have it, that sounds like a gimmick. That's how this person thinks. They look at it like, that sounds like that sounds crazy. It doesn't make sense to this person. To subscribe to that belief system just doesn't make sense to this person. Like, why is it that a relationship, even if you're not cheating, even if you're only exclusive with that person, why does it require you to sacrifice? Like, why do you have to give up every last single thing that makes you you in order to love another person? It doesn't make sense to this person. And so that's why this person keeps it to themselves. I think this person keeps to themselves. This isn't somebody that be up in everybody's face and trying to keep up with what's going on with drama and Page of Swords. This person is going to be just like you. So this is going to resonate for those of y'all that kind of agree with this energy. They don't just make decisions and move carelessly. And you don't make decisions and move carelessly. Y'all both low key. Y'all both keep it very and y'all both be watching each other too. Yeah, y'all do. Cure. I cannot make this shit up. Y'all be y'all be picking up. Y'all be watching each other. Mm-hmm. Nine of Swords in reverse. So there is some type of communication, but this communication is happening inconspicuously. Um, you could walk right past this person today, and you wouldn't even know it was them. They could walk right past you tomorrow, and they wouldn't even know it was you, because both of y'all are that out of the mix. Like y'all are not outside or something like that. We have a lot of air energy. It's given very eccentric, awkward. Somebody may work the night shift, or they only prefer to go out late at night. Not saying like to the party, like they like to go when there's no traffic. There's something about this person prefers to go outside when there's hardly no traffic around. They don't like to really be on a road with a lot of people. If they do travel, they prefer to travel when around the time where everybody's sleeping, you know? Take the midnight flight. Um this person's very smart, but they're not a know-it-all, which means they allow other people to share how smart they are. And they may pretend like they don't know, because they're not a know-it-all. This is someone that This is someone that's aware that you've been healing from some type of karmic relationship. This is someone that as well, they love you at a distance. All of these major cards. Every time I start seeing these major cards, I be like, just give me my money. Every time all these there's certain times where I do the Taurus show and all of these important cards come out. Thank you, Bree. And they just be off in the cut, chilling, and just like letting you do you. There's something about letting you do you. Exactly. Distractions. They be out here. I'm telling you, someone's antisocial. And don't even say that. Whoever said that, where they said it's not, they said what they say? I heard it in my head. It was, this person sounds like you. So if you're saying, yeah, that's me, I'm just picking up on your energy, ain't nobody else coming, stop that shit. Stop that shit. I'm not gonna do that with y'all at all. This is a real person that keeps to themselves. Okay. Exhausted. Somebody travels. I'm telling you, somebody be traveling at night. Burned out, burned, empty. Who is this person? How would Taurus know who this person is? This person is really good at keeping a very low profile. Very, very good. Distance. So this is definitely someone that you are in no contact with. But you have to know who this person is. You have to know who this person is. And if you don't know who this person is, this may be how it starts. The Page of Swords also gives me like swiping energy. So dating apps, you could meet this person on a dating app. You can meet this person on a fucking app. You get what I'm saying? So If you were suspecting that someone like was having an affair or cheating, talking to someone else while talking to you, I don't pick up on that energy. If you've been suspicious, like someone is kind of hanging out in the gray area, or they don't really communicate a lot because they are low-key trying to live a double life, I don't get that from this person's energy. I think this person works a lot of hours. They have very little time to really show up for a connection. It's this person's schedule. And so the Nine of Swords in reverse is saying this person has had insomnia about the situation. They really hate that this wasn't like some of y'all, when you meet this person, if you don't know who they are yet, they're gonna really hate that this wasn't able to like work out from day one the way they would have liked it to work out. And that's what the failure is with the Nine of Cups in reverse. Like this person was extremely excited that they met someone like you, like they met the person of their dreams, and then it didn't work out with the Nine of Cups in reverse. And they've had a hard time kind of they've had a hard time kind of accepting that there was a missed opportunity somehow there was a missed opportunity, either on your part or their part. And they're struggling with it, not whatever caused you guys to go into no contact or not talk, that even had to happen, because this is someone that had like really high hopes that you guys would like this, y'all were going to be like a forever thing. And so the moment that it didn't go as planned, or the moment that y'all went y'all separate ways or whatever, it made this person wonder like, why would God make you meet someone so perfect and then you have to lose them? This person has a fear of losing people, of not knowing if someone is going to be faithful. I feel like one of the biggest things that this person has is they don't want to like hang over. There's something about having some type of fear that you may, like while this person's away working, or the distance between you guys, this person kind of feels like, how would they know that you're not cheating or talking to someone else? Or how would they know? They wouldn't know. So I think the more that this person kind of falls back and just observes at a distance. Yeah, we have established, settled, secure, wealthy. The more this person stays back at a distance and doesn't like talk to you face to face or directly, they are able to gather their own interpretation versus asking you these questions. This isn't somebody that would ask you, are you talking to somebody? Are you talking to someone else? They wouldn't bring their insecurities to you. This is somebody that would deal with it on their own. And they're an observer. They're just an observer. This person will pull cards on you first before ever asking you a question directly. And I feel like you would do the same shit. You would be like, how does this person feel about you? It will ask spirit yourself before you even Eight of Cups. This person has emotionally detached themselves from the situation as a way to protect their mental sanity. They've had to emotionally detach from the situation because the Nine of Swords in reverse is saying, I can't function like this. I have to be able to work. I have to be able to, I can't be thinking about this connection on a regular. Life goes on. And so it's like being frozen. Oh, yeah. Sabrina Claudio, time stands still. Dang, the Seven of Cups. And that's why it may be very like aloof. Finally, we got the Magician upright. I do feel like this person is manifesting, you know, they're manifesting something, maybe bro code or girl code or something like that. It's something about manifesting. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, when someone's done working, whatever routine they have, person have a strict schedule. Whenever they're done working or something like that, I don't like this. For whatever reason, I don't like this Knight of Swords in this deck. I don't know why. Don't get me wrong. He is hella attractive. Okay. But I don't know what it is about this speed in this deck. I don't know if it's the damn cactus giving off this vibe that it's like it's still, but it feels like it's moving while being still. I don't like those two contrasts. I don't fucking know why. Every time I look at that card, like it's moving so slow, it's moving so fast, it's not moving. Bro, what is wrong with me? Both of y'all have a sheesh. Both of y'all have a fear that y'all gonna hurt each other. Both of y'all have this fear. And I feel like both of y'all be holding back this desire to like just pick up the phone and be like, do you love me? Do you love me or what? Because every time both of y'all think about getting clarity directly from each other, y'all start thinking back to like, is this karmic behavior? Am I behaving like if I end up doing the very thing that I have taught other people not to do when it comes to boundaries, does that make me meet my own demise? Both of y'all are afraid that you will meet your demise in each other. Yes, it's like I will meet my demise in you. I feel like I would literally fold on my own damn boundaries for you. And I don't want to turn the relationship karmic because I could tend to be very obsessive. Ooh, someone's a obsessive lover. I think both of y'all are two very, very much, people that have your toxic traits, and you guys are trying to tame that beast, and you know that no one else could tame it but you. And so when you come across people, you both have tamed your beast to a way where it's like, I don't want this side of me to be, not that you don't want it to be seen, you don't want to put that to the forefront, like this is just who I am. So there comes communication, but both of y'all struggle with communication because y'all too busy doing your own research. Y'all too busy reading each other, reading between the lines without ever actually communicating with each other directly. And so as much as the desire is there, it's like trying to be a responsible lover, trying to spare you because I will do it. I'm trying to be a responsible lover out here. But boy, man, that Knight of Swords energy is hits different. Who knew? This that type of energy that make you get in your car. Shit. Make you get in your damn car and knock on somebody's door. You understand what I'm saying to you right now? It's that type of energy that will literally say, it's 6 o'clock, it's 9 o'clock. I haven't heard from you all day. Have you tweaking? This that type of energy that'll have you damn sitting at an interview and you talk different, you look different, you walk different, and it's like I just see someone sitting on the couch. Yeah, they have a different accent now. They have a different. It's like, who the hell are you? Who is this personality? Through and through. That is all. Through and through. All you would be is this person through and through. Y'all would be each other. Oh man, are you ready to sync with somebody like that? Because that's what I see here. You, you know, fuck a contract. Fuck a wedding bells. You don't even need to go and sign. You don't need to go to the courthouse. You don't even need to go and sign your paper, your name on the dotted line, because this right here, where you can literally, it's not even a can. This is that type of energy where y'all sync, like literally sync. You know how they say, "Oh, it's borderline telepathic. We finish each other's sentence." That's soft. That is soft play. This is I am in you and you are in me. This is possessed by each other, possessed with the spirit of each other, like literally. You probably already have symptoms of it now, where everything that you do or don't do, y'all may both hear each other loud and clear in each other's. Like y'all can hear the masculine in you speaking, and the masculine in you has a very strong voice. If you're masculine, you can hear the feminine in you speaking, and the feminine in you sounds very specific. Now imagine that voice that you've been hearing for however long, 9 years. There could be significant age difference. Let's imagine you now are having an actual conversation with the masculine or the feminine voice that has been communicating to you in person. That is trippy. That is trippy as fuck. And does it not only does that voice respond to situations the same way you imagine they would, but they even have the same tone of voice, the same bravado, the same charisma, that like the everything in the flesh. When so I can guarantee you that whatever you think you're feeling right now, this other person is feeling it. Whatever you know, when your heart's racing, their heart's racing. When you're having sleepless nights, they're up maybe they're jogging. Like there's something about whatever this person is doing, maybe you're in another time zone, but whatever this person is doing at that exact moment, no matter where they are in the world, you are experiencing the other side of that tether. So if it's 3 o'clock in the morning, you can't sleep, and you feel like you want to run them out, it's because this person is up jogging. I swear to God, I promise you. If you feel like you're craving you're craving chocolate, it's because this person's eating chocolate. You get what I'm saying? That is literally where it's at right now. It is next level. That's what I'm sensed. That's what I see here. Like it's so intense. I'm shivering as if I'm cold because this was a figment of your imagination at one point. I really genuinely believe that you may have thought that, you know, the masculine or the feminine inside of me, I know what they look like, sound like, whatever. Or I mean, I know what they look like because you have unknown here, but you know what they sound like. You know everything about them already. You recognize each other. And then when you really, really meet that person, oh man, blows your mind. And so, yeah, there are times where this person is thinking about you and they be wanting you to reach out, right? And you won't do it because your logical brain is saying, maybe you know it. Maybe with the magician card, you know that person wants you to reach out. And it's like, now your brain is like, wait a minute, I know you want me to reach out. So you're wanting me to do something that you want me to do without having, I don't know. Like, this is like someone wanting you to read between the lines without telling you to read between the lines. You see what I'm saying? Oh, I don't have a birth chart. I was swapped at birth. So I grew up in I grew up in I was born one place and then transported to another place and didn't have documents. So when the documents were created, some a date was given. A date and a time was given, but it wasn't actually documented. A lot of kids, a lot of children, a lot of children are a part of that compound don't have real accurate times and births and stuff like that. Whatever whatever the parent said it was when you're not born in a hospital. So according to my documents, I may be a Taurus, or am I? You know how that shit go. Sounds like protection. Hey, you never know. Definitely hiding from something. But I really feel like this connection is about to pick up for a lot of you. And if you need me, call me. No matter where you are, no matter how far. Don't worry, baby. Just call my name. I'll be there in a hurry. All right, because ain't no mountain high enough. So I feel like this person wants you to practice your gifts. I feel like this person is wants you to help. Like your gifts work like this. There's something about your gifts here. Your gifts come out based off your circumstances, and that's true. Collectively, right? Trauma creates activation. Activation creates evolution. Stimulates, it invokes evolution. So this may be like the purpose here is there are certain gifts that I feel like you're meant to ooh, y'all could have like the gift. I'm hearing the seven sisters. There's something about accuracy. There's something about your gift and accuracy, you being able to duplicate something repetitiously, calcu- calculative, without ceasing. There's something about you. You have a gift, and this person is helping you access some type of gift that you have. Investment. And I think that this person is wanting you to use this time wisely, because if this person comes in too premature, you will stop doing something. And so the absence of this person is incentivized. Your soul set it up that way. It's because it's in this space where you realize, oh my god, y'all know the octopus. Yeah. Something about your communication with other realms. Cause this reminds me of the octopus off of the OA. Y'all remember the octopus? Yeah, power and bright ideas. Because if this person comes in prematurely, it may interrupt your communication with other other told you. It's like this person is like a protector. And so if you ever get off guard, you may hear this person's voice like louder in your head or something. There's something about your gift. I don't know. I don't like the way this part makes me feel. You may feel like that about one of your gifts where you may not want it. You may not want it. Could be mediumship for some of you guys. Because, mediumship is definitely that gift where you may look crazy to other people, but it's a gift that you have. 'Cause I definitely feel like it's mediumship where other like aliens, interdimensional beings, species, whatever would pretty much communicate directly through you, but it communicates to you through like triggers. Um, but you may have like doubts around what you're communicating with or who you're communicating with. And so you being able to practice with your person at a distance of connecting that, not just intuitively, but being possessed by each other, being possessed with the spirit of your person. As I'm going to use that word because possession is a trigger word for people, but that's pretty much what it is, being possessed by the spirit of yourself. Um, but with the connection of your person being at a distance from you, it's still you, right? Because y'all all come from the same source. Y'all all come from the same creator. Just you look different, you have different expressions of consciousness, but you're still the same. You're the same creator made you. Good, bad, or indifferent. So it's about you allowing that energy to not just connect to you and then you filter what it wants to say, but for you to allow it to talk through you. And like it will drain you less if you let the energy, if you there's mental medium and then there's physical mediumship. If you're practicing how to develop physical mediumship where that energy steps into you, like on Ghost. Y'all saw the movie Ghost, right? With Whoopi Goldberg, where the energy steps into you and talks through you and you go through the motions with it. You can hold the connection longer the less you resist, like the less you fight. So it's a surrender, it's an act of surrender to the energy, and then you let it communicate through you. And so leading up to this moment, leading up to this gift, you had to go on a journey of confronting all your fears. You had to go on a journey of facing all your demons, and not just of your own, but also external to you and your environment. And then you had to learn how to come across energies, how to discern and decipher what energies are. You have to develop your own personal power, your sovereignty, be confident in that. And so in this connection, this person is meant to help you learn how to focus on your sovereignty so you can communicate. It's something about you being a physical medium. It drains you more if you try to restrict the energy channeling through you. Yes, it does feel very weird at first. But the best way I could describe it when you're just going with it is think of yourself like an actor or an actress. The more you think about how you're perceived by other people, you step out of the character. When energy is channeling through you, you are in character. Everything is physical mediumship, really. But I think this person hasn't really been able to help you access this gift because why not? You don't want to play this game. Okay, you may feel like it's a game that somebody is playing, and it's not really a game at all. This person is just contracted to help you juggle both gifts, like how help you manage, help you access all your gifts. But you have to look into the mirror. All right? So when you feel stuck, this person can't help you get out of it. So let's say you feel stuck in trying to unlock something, right? And the illusions around you are, you have to become divergent, right? And so Scarlet, I think it was Scarlet on Doctor Strange, he kept casting like mirror magic illusions to trap her in her own mind. And she was, first she was focusing on the mirrors and the fact that she was stuck in it and trying to get out of it. And then when she stopped, resources opened up to her, and it was like now she's paying attention to the reflections. So when your brain goes through immense amount of pressure or stress, something happens that unlocks solutions to your problems. Every time this person comes, you guys come in and out of contact or contact or whatever, your brain unlocks and it starts to open up, ideas crack open, and you start to find ways out of a situation. But you're meant to learn how to do it faster, like a lot quicker, with less questioning or less confirmation. But the only way to do that is, I feel like before this person, you had to be hurt to do it. Right now, when you're in a safe environment and you're not around people that trigger you, nothing is challenging you, right? There's no one challenging you. There's nothing to force your brain to expand. And so you'll go into like your passion of your work. And then when that gets boring, then something's not generating still. Okay. And then you may try to escape through pleasure. Well, I just want love. I just want my person. Fuck all of this, right? And then love becomes boring. And love becomes something like mundane. Like you're doing the same mundane thing over and over and over again with somebody. And then, or you may have intercourse and then have so much of it that you're bored of that too. But when you are connecting to your purpose, you welcome the discomfort of pain, pleasure, passion, because you know that it's a breakthrough. Come through, spirit, okay? Turn the timer off for me. And so this is like, because you're so reserved and you don't really play well with other people, antisocial, right? The only person that gets to challenge you is it's like your right brain and your left brain. But I'm telling you, your right brain, if you're left brain dominant, your right brain is out there. Your left brain is out there. But if you're ambidextrous, I think that's what they call it, where you use both, y'all are the type of people where you wouldn't benefit, you wouldn't be stimulated from being so clingy to someone in a way where they didn't challenge you to explore all the facets of yourself. You would feel underdeveloped. You would feel like the relationship is stunting your growth, and you would start to resent each other. That person would start to hold on tighter because they can sense you pulling away, and it would be very uncomfortable for everybody. So you need to be engaged with someone that not necessarily has to hold space for you to feel safe, but someone that is willing to relinquish the role so you can play the part if necessary, someone that has that type of flexibility than just being left brain, logical dominate or intuitive dominant, It's more or less like two leaders, two powerful people need a lot of space. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I got for y'all. I hope that helps. Um, all right, so let me know if Melanie G, if you're here, um, drop your question in the chat. And I got a couple of readings done yesterday, so definitely check your email if you haven't already for your personal tarot reading for those that purchase one. I'll be doing some more this weekend, so if I get done sooner than the time expectancy, just keep checking it. But if you don't worry about it, that's fine too. Yay, I'm glad it worked. I'm glad it helped. Hi, Melanie. I'm so happy to see you, Bree. Look at my girl in the house tonight. Hey, Joy. You have a wonderful weekend, Joy. Whenever you're ready, Melanie, you can drop your question. I'm going to put the timestamps as well after the live because it was pretty long. So turn the timer off. Hi, Vaughn. That was wholesome. AFTD. Yay! I'm glad you liked it for real, for real. Yeah, I know it's gonna be an awesome week. I feel like it's gonna be this week specifically. I get this vibe that um I don't know, things are gonna be moving a lot smoother, which is a good thing. Hi, Trina. Trina, I got you this weekend as well on your reading. I hope you have a superb weekend as well. Enjoy it. Yay. I'm so listen, Bree. I'm honestly I'm gonna tell you this, like tears of joy, okay? Tears of joy. You know, I'm always tell you I'm gonna always channel the messages the way spirit says it to me. And I'm just so proud of you for stepping on your purpose and like doing it and not taking it in a way where it's bad. You know what I'm saying? But one day we'll be sitting side by side. You feel me? 100%. I see that. Me. I got emotional. I ain't gonna hold you. And spirit had to remind me, it's never goodbye. It's only I'll see you soon. So thank you for the flowers, Vaughn. So Melanie dropped your question. It's like indecisive, but I really wanna. Okay, re-ask the question more direct so I can get you a clear answer. You're welcome, Sin. Okay, first question's above it. Let me see. I'm not gonna trip. I want to go on a trip after Christmas. I was asked to go, but at first thought then considered a retreat in UK. I'm anxious. Did my first TikTok live before I got on. Oh my God! Don't tell me yet. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch. I am so proud of you. TikTok live. Yes. I'm so proud of you. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm not gonna watch it. Spirit said not yet. But when it's my turn to come in like stroll up on you, when that time is right, you're gonna have me in the audience crying like a little baby. Oh, I'm glad I got every time I went live. It didn't matter what time of day, morning, afternoon, night. Anytime I went live on the membership side, you were always the first person there. Always. And then it's Spirit was like, it's time for her to fly. And I had to watch you fly, girl. I'm excited. You just really like, it's tears of joy. It really is. That's what I do this for. This is why I do it, because I know I know it changes lives. It puts us on our highest timeline, and I'm just grateful. And when I first started out with tarot, um, I won't call any names, but I had like my top five. And I literally, when I tell you, tarot got me out of so many like guided me out of so many unhealthy situations, saved my life, changed my life. And I invested like every 2 weeks. Every time I got paid, I invested in I would intentionally take certain steps, and then I would be like, okay, 2 week mark, I'm gonna get a reading, right? And at first I couldn't afford reading. I couldn't afford to get a reading, right? And then I changed my mindset. And when I changed my mindset, randomly the money was like appearing. Like I was getting job opportunities. And I wasn't doing tarot yet, right? I was just watching it. And so I started investing in to getting personal readings. And when I got personal readings, that shit changed my life. Because the general readings helped me, yes, because I was able to decipher. But when I when I took intentional steps based off of the general reading, I needed the personal reading to make sure that I was picking up what spirit was putting down. You know what I'm saying? So I used it as a pendulum. And I wanted someone else that didn't know me, that don't know my name, don't know where I'm from, to pick up on the energy. And this is how I knew. This is how I knew that I wasn't tripping, because I had never knew about tarot until 2020. So, long story short, because I'm getting long with it. She told me, she was like, "You're supposed to be doing what I'm doing." And I was like, "Okay, yeah, I love watching it. You know what I'm saying? I love watching tarot." And she was like, "There's nothing else I could teach you." Like, there was nothing else that she could teach me, because I solved all my problems, right? And so she could have continued taking my money. She could have continued just telling me what I want to hear, whatever. But she did not do that. She did not do that. And in so many words, I was struggling with letting go, because some it got to a point where me being in her lives, me booking readings with her, and me going to her for confirmation, I was starting to use her as the person to make me feel secure in myself. And one of the biggest things that taught me was, when you have learned all that there is to learn from a collective, spirit will push you out. Spirit will push you out of your comfort zone, and will pretty much tell you, like, okay, now go fly, go do what you need to do. And it's scary. It's very scary. And so it turned into, the more I stayed there, the more I started to feel unwelcome. The more I started, and I really did not want to leave. I struggled. Honey, listen. I struggled with the idea of leaving that collective. I really did. I really did. And like, she had become like what I consider my only friend in the whole wide world. But I was becoming clingy. You see what I'm saying? And so once you get to a point where spirit wants to talk to you directly and no longer wants to talk to you through a third party person, you ever see how, like, spiritualists in general, they'll say, like, oh, it's hard to be friends with other readers, or it's hard to, like, vibe with each other and stuff like that. When you become like a practitioner, when you become someone that spirit is trying to work with, it's not the reader, it's not the community. Spirituality ain't the place where you go like therapy. You know, it can be like therapy, but it's not the place where you go for someone to hold your hand and sing you a lullaby. No, that's therapy. Go sit on the couch. Tarot is where you go to hear the truth, so you can hear the voice yourself. It gets to a point where when spirit wants to talk directly to you, there can be no static. There can be no, oh well, I feel like I know what I'm talking about because someone else said the same thing. When you need that still, spirit is saying you're making it hard for me to communicate through you. You're making it hard for me to talk through you because you gotta like clear your whole. You have to. I don't not fall. I don't. What's that word? Some people, there was a period of time where it was like, oh, you don't follow anybody back on your channel, you don't support X, Y, and Z, and it has nothing to do with that. I have a personal channel where my personal channel is where I'm me. See what I'm saying? But on this channel, it don't belong to me. This channel is for the people. This channel is for the collective. So this channel doesn't need to be looking for friends. You see what I'm saying? This channel can't be tainted in a way where it's looking for a space to belong. How can you set up a sacred space for other people to come to if you're trying to fill that void already with needing friends and people? You see what I'm saying? So it's like a channel is exactly what it is. It's a source. It's like a beam, and you want to keep that clear. And you don't need to hear anyone else's voice in that space. The voice will appear, and it's gonna sound like it. And that's where you get your, what I call your. That's where you find your voice. It's in the stillness. It's in the quiet space. It's in the space where you hear no one else but you, and then it gets its own voice, and then it'll tell you who it is, and then you'll journal about it. And so yeah, your best friend will become nobody. You get what I'm saying? And that's the space where somebody is born. Somebody is born in the space of nothingness. You feel me? And so there's beauty that comes from not knowing. There's beauty that comes from walking a path alone. And that's why a lot of spiritualists do not keep a lot of company. That's why a lot of spiritualists, when you work in your magic, whether you doing candle work or you doing tarot or you doing ritual, whatever it is that you're doing, what you'll learn is y'all all could do the same shit, but you got to be in isolation. You know what I'm saying? You got to be in isolation because you work better alone. Like, it just is what it is. It's just is what it is. I don't know. But that's what I learned from then. And so you were my first person that you watched every video, and I mean it was clicking for you like left and right. You took that information and you acted on everything that you were guided to do. And I knew you acted on everything you were guided to do because when I did your last reading, I was like, there's nothing, like, you outgrew me. There was nothing else for me to teach. There's nothing else. I wasn't no longer, the student is the teacher. You're a teacher now. You feel me? And I'm honored to know like you did that. Like you really did it. Cause I be saying all the time, is anybody listening to me? And Spirit was like, it doesn't matter if all these years If all 365 videos was meant for you to take that information, just one of you, just to take that information and be your best version, all 365 days is worth it. Just you. And that's why I say there's a reader for everybody. And don't ever change that about yourself. You know, you ain't going to be for everybody. But the ones that need you, they're going to recognize your voice. Oh, I love you, Candace. I love y'all. I love all of y'all. When readers, I be like, why are you here? And like sometimes when I do get readings and stuff like that, it'll just be the support. Like I'll go. I like being incognito. I'm gonna tell on myself. I like to be. No one knows me, and I just go, and it's the reading ain't for me. It's just a support, just to support other people, and that's my way of giving back. So whether it's a stranger on the street or a stranger on social media, because I know how hard it is. It takes a lot of spirit to put yourself on social media. People are cruel and superstitious. So my first time, watching your channel was it Uncle Speaks. I rolled up on you on my incognito account, okay, and you didn't know I was there at all. But I was like, this needs to be shared, okay. And what I do once you said you was a Taurus, I was like, okay, yeah, that's the wrap. I post you on my community tab because there was your voice. There's some people that need to hear your voice, and I felt like your voice needed to be heard. And that's just how I go. That's how I am. And I love that about me. Everybody different. But I don't really be, I like being alone now. Don't get me wrong. I like being alone. I feel like a year ago, like have you noticed the readings have changed? But like a year ago, it was heavy shadow work. I don't know about y'all, but I felt like I was fussing at people left and right. And I'm like, and when it shifted, I felt the shift. And I was like, damn, a year from now, a lot of people are going to be leaving. And it was like bittersweet, but it was a good thing. It's like, because I was like, that just means that they came, they saw, they conquered. But it's always like, I'm noticing like a lot of people are commenting on last year's video. It's resonating now. You get what I'm saying? That's how readings really be timeless. And I love that. I love how timeless it is because it kind of shows you that it really don't matter when you post it. You know what I'm saying? really don't matter when you post it. I just love the way Spirit teaches. Like, Spirit will teach you what you need to know to help prepare you for whatever next level you're going to. And it's nothing but winning season on all levels. And I am protective. Like, when I be seeing y'all energy and I be seeing like, okay, there's an energy that's antagonizing y'all or bothering y'all. Sometimes y'all be thinking I'm talking directly to you or fussing at you, and I ain't even talking to you. I'm talking to the demon that's trying to fuck with you, and I'm checking that shit at the door. But for a lot of y'all, and it ain't even y'all no more. It's just, when you run outside and you play and you come back in the house and it's like, hold on. You got some dirt on your shoes. Where you been? You got some dirt on your shoes. You gotta take your shoes off outside. I know. It's like I'm telling you, last year is significant. Okay? Last year is very significant. Yeah, Spirit always tell me. The Spirit will show me. Spirit will show me. Whether whatever energy it is, Spirit gonna show me. So yes, Melanie, for your question, I did, didn't I? I think I did give you a mini read, Joy. Yeah, that was last year too. See, everything's be significant. I'm waiting to be on somebody's camera in their house. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Some people be wanting to, everybody. That's why I said there's readers for everybody, really. Melody, your question, Spirit told me to tell you that your question is too indecisive. So you have to answer the question more direct. What is under the primary on $1? No, I haven't. What is under the pyramid on $1? No, I haven't. I don't read books. Um, I don't read. Even if I try to read what's on, like, if y'all notice, if you pay attention, a lot of y'all do, but when I will literally mess up the cards where I'll be like, the high priestess, because really, this, I do not read what I see. I really don't. Like, I'll see the cards out here, but I don't read what I see. I see something different. Call it a gift, call it a curse. I don't know, but I don't read, and I don't read books. I don't like really ingesting information. Like, I don't read or really watch TV. I may watch a movie, but I stopped watching movies. I love movies. I used to watch movies majority of my childhood. That's how I read the world. Okay, it was through movies and decoding movies to myself. And then once I started reading, I stopped watching movies. I stopped watching TV. I stopped consuming content. And, I've made a lot of people mad because they feel like I'm not trying to respond to, like, emails, or I'm not trying to respond to DMs. But it's just my spirit won't allow me because I really don't consume a lot. I don't even remember. Well, tomorrow, I'm not even going to know what I said to y'all. It's going to come in and it's going to go. The moment I end this live, I won't even know what we were talking about. I'll remember like certain snippets, but it's gone. Like instant, it's like a wash. And even though I see so many visual um like trailers, like when I see this card, like if I see this card, I stop. The reason why it takes me so long to read because I'm not reading the cards. I'm not reading. I'm really not reading the cards. Like a movie trailer plays in my mind. That's why I stare off into space a lot, and I be looking crazy because I don't see. Like everything becomes hologram, like a hologram, and then yeah, like an actual movie trailer plays out in my head, and I see scenario. It's so hard to describe, but that's the best way I could describe it. And then the story plays, and so I don't even rewatch my. I don't ever re-listen to. Once I put it out, that's it. I just really channel. Once it's out of me, it's gone. Like taking a shit. Once I shit that shit out, it's gone. It's the wrap. But if I don't get it out, I will. I will like really be talking to myself a lot. So channeling helps me get it out. And after I get it out, it's gone. So whatever discomfort comes along with the reading, it's temporary. It's just like, it's not, I don't see it as real. Like it's not really happening to me, you know? So, I never really learned. I gave the cards meaning, right? I gave the cards meaning. I gave each card meaning. I built a relationship with each card. Each card holds a significant symbolism. And so I express. That's why I don't really like intros, or I don't really like the formality, because it makes me feel too restricted. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, and we're gonna do this. I just take one, and then it just puts me in a. Sometimes it be another time zone. Like sometimes it don't even be like on this dimension. It be somewhere else, and then I just go with it. But I say the first time I actually learned the cards, like the meaning of the cards, was when I did tarot class. So when I taught a tarot class, I think it was last year, it really helped me build a relationship with the cards from a textbook perspective. So now I can also, so like teaching myself, I taught myself at the same time, something that I didn't start with. And then it was beneficial to me as well. But for the most part, what I wanted to teach people in the tarot class was how to read how I read. But I also needed them to understand that in order to read how I read, you got to get rid of the textbook. You see what I'm saying? You got to drop your need for proof. You got to really surrender. You get what I'm saying? You got to surrender what you believe it's supposed to mean. And so what we did in the workshop was I was really trying to get them out of the comfort zone. And so CJ, I don't know if she in the live, but she was in that class. It was more, I really wanted them to like practice. Like, let's role play. So that was the workshop. It's like, you got to get out of in order to build confidence, you have to have a space where you can mess up and fail. And so during the workshop, it was like, okay, here's a scenario. Read it, tell me what you feel. Don't tell me what you think the card means and regurgitate what you think the card means, but tell me what you feel. Yeah, claircognizant. All the clairs they're fun to play with. They're fun to play with. Melanie, I think your time zone is super off. I think your time zone is off. I know your time zone. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning for you. I'm back. I was in La La Land. Couldn't do it like everybody else. Yeah. I have an opportunity to go to jail for a month, work remote, but keep getting seeing anxiety. My intuition saying it's okay. Oh, I'm so sorry, Melanie. I'm so sorry. Okay. Huh. Okay. That's a message in itself. Okay, listen. So I'm going to use the cards to confirm. Okay. If she should take this trip. Spirit, yes or no? So you have a yes and a no. Why is the no here, Spirit? Something about forcing it. Something about forcing something. What is this forcing about? Like they're saying that you can go, but like it's just another work week, or it's just another, like you wouldn't really have fun even when you go. Like all the things that you mentioned about, being able to, work remote, see the sea, all those different things. It's like Spirit is saying, you wouldn't, even if you went, you probably wouldn't go and see all those places because you would be working and you would just stay at home anyway. So they're saying if you want to go, go. But if you're going because you are expecting for that experience to kind of push you out of that routine and take advantage of it, it's pretty much saying you're going to go to that environment and bring the same bad habits with you, the same energy with you. And I do feel like if you went, it's like getting away from a situation without actually, it's just delaying it. I feel like there's a delay here. What is it? What is this devil energy exactly, Spirit? Yeah, you're running from something. Like you're unhappy at home, and so you really just want to get away from home. But Spirit is saying you can go over wherever you're going for work, and you're gonna be unhappy there too, because it's like running away from the bigger issue, which is something that you aren't happy with at home. Like you're tired of talking, or you're tired of being. Somebody live with you. I don't know. I feel like you're covering up something. I don't know. That's how I feel. Like even though I'm pulling cards, I feel like there's a part of that question that you don't want to talk about, which is fine. You don't have to go into it deeper. But to answer your initial question, which was should you go? Yeah, if you don't expect anything in return. If you go and you're expecting something in return, you're not going to be happy. If you're fine at home and someone else is not happy wherever you're going, it's like Spirit is saying, understand that these are your own ulterior motives. And being closer to someone or closer to a situation ain't gonna change the person. Like they still have. I feel like your indecisive energy is. This is gonna be a reality check if nothing else. So if you are ready for a reality check, sure, go. But the indecisive energy that you feel, it's coming from you. Whatever that little thing is that you're not mentioning as to why you want to do it, like why you really want to go. That's the part. That's why you're indecisive. Are you trying to reconnect to somebody you haven't connected with in a while? If that be the reason, I see it ending the same way. If you're trying to get away from somebody, something's just a waste of time. It's like a temporary band-aid. But I digress. To answer your question, girlfriend, you could go. Just don't go with no expectations. Okay, yeah. So whether the disconnect is where you're leaving, the same thing applies for that situation. You could go. They said yes, but just still don't go with expectations. Does that make sense?